give everyone a few minutes to get in. Need to get a different chair.
No. How can I have my chair back?
I need to get a different chair.
I thought you said me.
No, I do.
I'm like, no, you leave my chair alone.
Can I have some water, please? Thank y'all.
Is it the amount of water or the cup it's in? Okay, that's what I thought.
What a fucking travesty. Anyway, I'm out of Ivy, as usual.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, we're gonna play a new horror title called Love Sam. It's not really new. It came back, I think, in May, end of May of this year. It had some relatively positive reviews on Steam. It wasn't like super reviewed, nor has it been super played, it looks like. So I don't know if the reviews are legit or not. But I figured. Yeah, I figured we might as well do something different today. Hey, thank you for that. Appreciate that.
Where do you see how many people are streaming?
Hmm?
Where do you see how many people are watching on this layout?
Technically, you don't because that doesn't update appropriately.
No, that's what I was wondering. Because, like, okay, well, there's someone who just subscribed, but, like,
yeah.
It says 0 viewers, so that's interesting.
Hey, Twisted. Thank you, baby.
Hello.
Yeah, no, the thing doesn't update appropriately. Anyway, again, so this title is available on Steam. You can buy it. It's $2.99, so it's a dirt cheap game. So I think it's kind of a play your own way style game, so it's definitely going to be interesting. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys joining, and I guess let's see how this is going to go. I think I'm gonna have to move the window though. Hey, thanks for doing the thing. I appreciate that.
Hello, Tazuto.
Hey, Tazuto. Deadpool. Hello.
Is that horror sound you're talking about?
Yeah, you hear it now?
Well, like the last 3 streams, we've been playing Dead by Daylight, so I hadn't heard it. But
No, that's literally the sound that it makes every time.
Wow, that's really
Hi,
fucking
Crow.
annoying when you're playing DVD.
Like you have no idea. Because you think that the killer's right there every time and it's not actually the killer. Throw all the cats, Persona.
Good luck with your code fixes. I heard that sucks.
Hiss, snarl. Hiss, snarl. Oh, are we just not gonna load? So the program says it opened.
None.
Okay. So it opened in the wrong window, so bear with me a minute here.
I feel like this happens a lot, and it's literally depending on which way each game is formatted.
It is. Because it always opens in my secondary window. So I know you guys can't see anything going on right now, so bear with me just a minute.
I'm gonna put Remy in the bedroom.
Okay, that's fine.
Because he's starting to whine.
Oh, cool. So it's super not gonna...
Let's go. Come on. Remy, come on.
Alright, fuck you then, I guess. We're just gonna cheat a little. So I apologize that the layout's gonna be a little funky. It won't let me full screen because every time I try to full screen, it full screens in the opposite window. So, alright, so again, this is Love Sam. Oh, shit, okay. That bed's like... It's a tiny blanket.
We're not gonna do this right now.
It's so small.
Immortal.
Alright, what do we got going on here? Alright. This dude does not... Well, I assume it's a man. This dude or chick or this person does not take care of their stuff for folding, that's for sure. Alright, what do we got here? Chair, picture. Oh, it's like a single studio apartment.
So it's like a bachelor pad.
Yeah, it would appear so. I don't know, but this dude does not. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Let's not jerk that stuff.
My bad.
Okay. Oh, alright. Can I look through the peeper? Can you do peephole? No? This is not Silent Hill 4? The Room? I'm not even gonna call that game Silent Hill. It's not worthy of the title. Hey, Tay! I do, Heath. I do.
Wait, forgive me. Did you say Silent Hill the Room?
Yeah. The Room?
I did not fuck Pyramid Head.
Oh!
I did not! Oh, hi, Mark. Sorry.
I like looked over at you and I'm like, yeah? And you're like, well, like, what the fuck is she gearing up for?
I need Tommy Wiseau in Silent Hill. It's so important. I need him talking to the Silent Hill creatures.
I did not hit her. I did not.
Oh, hi there. Tell me about your sex life.
Oh, hi, Pyramid Head. So,
You're
tell me
tearing
about
me apart!
Okay, alright. This is not... Hi, Tor. If I...
There's a game based off the room?
What the fuck? I need a link. I need to know. I need to know what that game is. Because I bet it's a shitstorm. Alright, that's not fucking... I expected a hand. Oh god, I hope that doesn't... yeah. Alright, let's go to the desk. What do we got? Whoa. Okay. What do we got going on here? My dirty little secrets.
Porn.
Read on to move on. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. Okay. I've never cared for keeping a diary, but now seems to be a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because, after all these years, I just can't forget about what used to be the light of my life. I know. Overdramatic much? Knowing Brian Colmer as much as I did is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's just say this diary is what's left of our relationship.
Ugh, that was bad timing. Ugh.
3 years. No. 3 years have passed, and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. What would B say if he saw me again? B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep on going. I wonder if it was same for him too. Okay. When you love someone, his whole existence just gets...
Ugh.
Hello?
Hello? Wee woo.
Can I get onto the chair? Hello? Flicker flacker? Who's flick flacking the lights? Hello? Okay. So anyway.
Right.
Alright, where was I? So no matter how much B changes, I'll always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? No, this is not Dead by Daylight. Does it still say Dead by Daylight? Hold on. Because I changed it before I started streaming.
It certainly does say Dead by Dead.
Ah, Twitch, you fucking asshole. Hi, Supreme. Oh yeah, it didn't save anything that I did. God damn it. Okay, it should be updated now. I don't know why it continues to do that to me. Anytime I update Twitch and then do it through my streaming application, or just, it's either one or both, it doesn't seem to ever update appropriately, so I apologize. Well, it has a DMC5 screenshot because that's my computer background. Anyway, I know B liked me a lot too, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. Considering how long 3 years felt for me, it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I giving him too little credit? So here comes the big question. What's the big question? Will he remember me? Oh.
Put that thing back where it
came from, or so help me!
No. No, no, look at that fucking sun! Look.
Oh. This is a trap. Right?
Yes or no?
No.
Also, the DMC5 stream happened, but that just...
It wrecked my computer for some reason, so until I can figure out what was happening and why, there's not...
Not to mention, the graphics on that thing just make it really fucking hard to stream.
Yeah, it does.
Wait, you didn't...
Yeah, I did. Circled no.
Oh, okay.
Who am I kidding? Like any of it matters now. Brian is a great guy and all, but after all this time, I can't be sure of anything. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough to him. Enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. Speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. It used to be my favorite place, naturally, because it was B's favorite place to begin with. If there were two things that were too good for Rosen Peak, it would be Brian and Joe's Diner. Home of the best pancakes in the world, Brian Colmer. 5 stars, Brian Colmer. I'm sensing some obsession. Things were so much easier back then. B could just go, hey, and I'd be like, hey, nothing but hanging out. After that was some occasional visit to Colton Hill. We had such a good thing going. This game is called Love Sam.
Hello?
Oh, alright.
Did you hang up on it?
Yeah, but not intentionally. Hello?
Ghostface?
Oh.
That you?
Is my bathroom door open? No. Okay. Anyway. So like I was saying... Will he remember my voice? Will he say hey to me again? Did time already ruin our moments? I just wanted to say hello every time I called him. But what I want to do and can do are two different things, as always. Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying too, in a way. Hey, I imagine him eagerly waiting to hear something other than my breath. Hi. Ugh.
Okay, bitch.
Oh, fuck! Listen, ho! You spooky ass ho!
Alright.
We left behind the dumb bitch juice and we've been drinking spooky bitch juice. Okay. I had too much pizza and my belly hurts. Can I shut that window? No? Oh my god, this is... lock the fucking thing? Can I close the curtain? No? Balls. Okay. Alright. Oh, what the fuck is that? August 21st, 2006. That is a debut outfit? I admire your confidence, Sam. And with that, my whole high school years were probably over. First day of new school, and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems to be the queen of Waywright Academy. I spent last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence. But looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm a candy handed out by strangers. The package seems fine, but you know there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Waywright even accepted transfers. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Peak, and I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room more than attempt socializing with people who call me a, quote, city girl. Well, screw you too, hillbillies. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to start. Kudos to Mom for giving me the advice. Oh, shoot. Almost forgot calling her. Write you later, diary. My only true friend. Love, Sam. I wish I could sneak into people's minds, look beyond their eyes just by staring. If I had that power, I would never stop looking through B's window.
Okay, creepy bitch.
What the fuck? Hey, Plagued. Hi, everybody. Spooky Bitch Juice, title of my autobiography. Will B remember the moment he... Hello? Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it's as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship still cuts deep into my heart. Okay. Hey, thank you, nobody. I appreciate that, baby. Yeah, she does a good job keeping it slicked, man.
It happens.
Yeah, life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Lasley's poetry practices, even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Lasley always told us, poetry is not about us using fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his spirit can soar, first he must answer the what? No, bitch. No. Alright, I'm gonna go get the door. I don't want to get the door. That's a really shitty poem, I agree. It's fine. They did their best, I guess? I don't know. I want to know what's with the flicker flackering. She put something in my fridge. What the fuck? Also, can we talk about how fucking empty this kid's fridge is? Like, goddamn. Oh, kitchen light.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be written by a high schooler.
Well, college, because they said dorms. I think it's college intended, honestly. Alright, so I guess I'm not answering the door right now. Roses are red, violets are blue. That poem was ass, the poet was too. Wow.
There it is.
Balls. Hello? Wee woo. Wee woo. Wee woo. Peepers. Hello? Why is...
Because it's an I. I think.
Is that what it's supposed to be? That or he's got a serious fucking problem with his shit right now. What? You know, I don't actually know. I got this off of Steam for dirt cheap. So, oh, why is that door open now?
Which door?
The door there. Fuck. Okay. August 22nd, 2006. Stacy is a classic. FYI, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. It's like she jumps straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. I didn't want to start talking shit about someone already, but how could I resist? Every time I get into Stacy's view, triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stopped talking about someone. I'm Stacy, I'm pretty. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wayrite. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of an 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I feel really guilty for leaving her alone. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get yourself together. If not for you, for Mom. Other Wayrite kids were so predictable. Their doors were already open even before I put my hand on the knob. But B's door was closed shut and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint, something behind his bright smile. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was a good enough blessing for me. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Never, ever.
Don't you do it.
Hello? 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 Alright then. I'm just gonna...
Stop it.
Ah!
I don't want to. Not quit doing that.
Can I just stop reading? Can I pick up the pencil? Can I do anything? Can I...
Can you mustache? No, okay.
Oh, it won't let me mustache. Alright, here we go. Go.
Excuse?
Listen, bitch. You ain't paying the light bill to be doing that shit around here. Okay?
I feel like someone's trying to
tell me something! August 24th, 2006. My first Rosen Peak weekend. As the name itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for a mystery horror genre. Lush forests, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple of dead bodies. I could pay a visit one day and take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm just going to leave those POI on my to-do list, which is already filled with crazy amounts of homework. I now know why youngsters of Wayrite will try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them. Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get to the more crowded part of town. It does feel too quiet with no one left in the school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of a demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. As for my weekend plan, I'll just improvise in the morning. Write you later. Love, Sam. Can I turn my fucking light back on? Is that a thing? I feel like if I go into the dark, I'm just gonna get bamboozled. Oh, fuck. Oh. God damn it! Fine. That's gonna stay open. Oh, that made things worse. Just kidding. What about this light? God damn it.
Why does that keep happening?
Because this is dumb. That's why. Nope. Okay. Just kidding. Alright, back into it. B was always pushing his limits. Well, it was more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team while maintaining a high grade for a star player. B was the best quarterback Wayrite could ask for. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly within me. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. What the fuck? Okay. All sorts of feelings and... A little bit. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly. Hey, mister! All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. It gave me a bad headache. A good kind of bad headache. I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. But as soon as B gave me that hey, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. I guess not. No? No, I guess not. Okay.
Can you go back and can you put the hay on the other page? In where it's supposed to go? So like go back a page? Take the hay off the...
There we go.
Oh.
What kind of Ju-on level bullshit? Just gonna slap that right the fuck on there. What? Hello? Hello?
Excuse me, bitch.
Hello? Okay. just gonna cover it up a little bit, you know? Just, oh, hello. August 31st, 2006. For a boarding school, Wayrite intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library today and two things surprised me. One, the place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in here. Two, I had a strong feeling that people rarely visit the library. I mean, maybe because they feared being lost in there. The place was too clean. Even the books showed little signs of human touch. Now I feel sorry for complaining about Miss Lasley's book assignment. I wonder if Stacy is even thinking of picking a book. With her admiring her boyfriend Kyle's tattoo all day, I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw so far, he's either busy reacting to whatever's coming out of Stacy's mouth or working up some shenanigans with his jock buddy. Brian, was it? So, yeah, Right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than the well-being of the whole school. We too cool for books. Boy. Okay. Open those eyes, no need for words. The sweetest love songs those eyes utter. Utters.
No.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
No. I don't want you to. Stress. What the fuck is that?
Listen, you know, if you're gonna just sit there and not eat my I need you to get out of my kitchen.
I can't win this.
Like that's how you beat the game. That's it. You just sit.
Don't fucking move. Oh, okay.
Listen, bitch. You don't pay the bills in this apartment. Why am I...
Is it telling you to do your goddamn dishes, Linda? That was ill-timed.
I fucking hate that stupid thing that I've got programmed when somebody follows to give me the spoopy noises.
He's standing there
menacingly.
I can hear Katie.
What am I supposed to be opening?
Literally telling you to do your fucking dishes. Oh wait, that.
Oh.
What the fuck is going on?
It's a stick! I got the stick! I don't know what it's for! But I got the stick! That's some witch shit right there. We should know. Hey, I don't really appreciate my picture being taken, so if you could just...
Is that what that was, or was it a bulb blowing out somewhere?
I don't know, man. It was I thought it was a photo being taken.
This here is a witch stick.
What the fuck? Stop it. September 4th, 2006. Visited the library again. Bit more people than before, and among them was Brian. It's not worth a bother, but seeing a major skank's boyfriend's bud wandering around in a library is uncanny by anyone's standards. He must have been there to pick the book for Miss Lasley's assignment. I almost got too close to him trying to see what he was going to pick. I really hope he didn't notice that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. Too late! A jock in a library? Now I've seen everything. Woe is me. Hate to admit, but seeing Brian at the library was today's only diary-worthy event. Oh, okay, Blizzard. You just start that update in the middle of my fucking game, I guess. Anyway.
It demands that Overwatch be played.
It wasn't even Overwatch, it was WoW.
Oh, Overwatch updated on mine right before we started.
Jesus. Probably because the only human interaction that didn't give me the sensation of someone talking behind my back. At least today's entry is a tad more meaningful than what I wrote yesterday. I need to revise my book options now. Write you later. Love, Sam. This bitch is nuts. Oh, that's from under my bed. Good to know. I miss him, even when I'm with him. I see him, even when he's not looking.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna need you to stop. Just stop. Oh, what the fuck? Listen here.
Go look at it.
I don't listen. Like, you remember when you were a little kid and it wasn't the floor is lava, it was there's something under my bed, so I'm gonna make a really big step so it doesn't grab my ankles and drag me under or cut my ankle like they do in
Hello, Thallium.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, hey, Thallium. Yeah, I don't want them to cut my my Achilles tendon, so hard pass.
Wee woo.
What? Oh, okay. I guess I didn't want to look.
There was something red on the wall, and now it's not there. Oh.
Okay. Anyway.
No.
God damn it. Stop. Okay, so there's something I've got to do. Hold on 2 seconds. This is driving me nuts. Like...
That's a pretty terrible wallpaper you have there.
Hey, listen, how about you go fuck yourself?
It would look better if you were wearing blue.
Wow.
Maybe if he did something with his hair. Took a shower.
You're what we call a dick bag.
And he's what we call homeless.
Listen, nobody fucking asked you, okay? Okay, so now that should solve my problem. So let's... Oh, wow. Wow! Fuck.
Game says fuck you.
I guess. Okay. Now it should be fixed.
Oh, I also appreciate the breaks for Sexy Dante. I'm just pointing out that Sexy Virgil's even better.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Okay, so there's still more I've got to do. Somewhere.
Well, your arrow telling you to do the fucking dishes is gone.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna end well later. Okay, I'm not 100 what I'm supposed to be looking for at this point.
Can you look in between the fridge and the wall?
Ugh.
It's a shitty... Alright.
I guess I'm gonna have to. No, that's not working either. Do you have to do something with the stick? I must have to do something with the fucking stick. Can I put the stick in the microwave? No? Not a thing? Okay. Can I... Hey! Figured it out. Oh.
What?
September 7th, 2006. It was Mr. Kane's 9th psychology class, and he still managed to come up with another lame activity. This time, he gave each of us a sheet and made us write down some of our own personal traits. For the next 10 cringy minutes, I managed to squeeze out some of the aspects of myself that I could hate less. After that, Mr. Kane told us to think about whether or not others would agree to each of them. He called it re-engaging the perspective towards oneself. Blah, blah. Wow. Like, I really needed to reevaluate my stupid self. But it's not the dumb subconscious exercise that's bugging me right now. When the papers were being passed around, Brian, yep, him again, kind of smiled at me. It's 11 p.m. now. Why am I writing about this? It's most likely an accidental glance, but I still don't know why the very image hovered in my head for the rest of the class. Okay, the rest of the day. Stupid brain probs wants an excuse. Probably. Wow. Stupid brain probs wanted an excuse for screwing up today's math test. Get out of my brain. Oh, fuck the fuck!
None.
Put that shit back where it came from, or so help me.
Is that like a fucking baby hand?
I don't know, man, but they were tiny. This bitch is tiny. Why? But question, why the fuck isn't this guy gone out of his apartment yet? Like, ho, why are you still there? Like, you saw Tiny Hands McCreeperson, not just next to you, but under your fucking bed, passing walls and shit.
That Trump is under the bed. You're welcome.
Let's not get political.
You're welcome. Fuck the locked door. You right?
As the time we spent together grew longer, one question kept on growing with it. What does the me in B's eyes look like? Does he see me as I see him? Does he see me as I see myself? Does he see me as I want him to? I screamed in agony, but there was nobody to even hear it. Oh, I gotta answer these. Will others think that I do not overthink? No. Would never lie to my friends. I'd say others think that. Never use others for my personal gain. No. Will others think that I won't betray anyone close to me? Yes. That I never act on impulse? No. That I don't run away from my responsibilities? Yes. Excuse me? Hello? Can I help you? Alright, I'm just gonna go back to this then, I guess. Am I a fucking freak? What the fuck? Alright. Lay off the meth! Yeah, it did make answering tough. I kind of had to just roll with it. September 11th, 2006. I was returning some of the books I checked out when he came out of nowhere. Hey, anything worth reading? I never thought the voice was aimed at me, but my heart was somehow already skipping a beat. Brian had to tap me on the shoulder to get my complete attention. Sam, right? I saw you going in and out of the library, he said with buttery voice. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. I come here from time to time to get the stupid assignment out of the way so I can focus on my games. Focus on the games. He said he couldn't find anything interesting to read, and since all he could think of were comics, he could use some guidance. My mind was still jumbled from the ambush. All I remember saying is, oh, how about Misery? Stephen King's works are good enough to get you started, because, boys like any story with blood and breaking bones, right? Oh, God. I don't recall how the rest of the conversation went, but I'm certain he said see you later at some point, and I said, yeah, see ya? Misery. Real nice, Sam. If Brian didn't know you were a weirdo, he does now. Misery's a good goddamn book, okay? Don't knock Misery.
Fair point.
Although I would like to point out that was her first immediate subconscious thought to go straight to, which makes this game even creepier.
I did not have moments like this in high school. I just stayed in the corner. There's really nothing past that. I just stayed in the corner.
What I did for B. All of them. Because I loved him. Why couldn't he just understand? Others were nothing but poison. I was the only one who truly cared. But B didn't even appreciate the things I've done for him.
Okay, crazy.
I never wanted a drama. I wanted a poemish life. A tender, subtle love story written only for his eyes. It's totally fine if no one else gets it, as long as B does. B was always welcome in my world. I gave him the key to it. Even if he lost it, he could always come back to our world to find it. And I think it's a good time to come back now, B.
This was crazy.
Let's go back to our small world, where I placed my hearts everywhere you looked. Let's go back. Ugh. Okay. Do I gotta find the hearts now?
There's one right there after the light switch.
One.
Yes, in the toaster oven.
Who knows?
The best way to a man's heart is, some say through his stomach. I count this through his ribcage, but hey, potato, potato.
The fastest way to a girl's heart is through a ribcage.
The best way to get over someone
Is to get on top of
someone else and move on. I like how the chat's definitely turned into a DMC chat.
Has it really?
We've tangented a little bit. Nero absolutely got better.
Yeah, Nero did get better.
He grew on me, and now he's. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Okay, I'm not 100 what we're looking for here.
Put the heart on the book.
Before I have to find the other ones, maybe? Or maybe that's the only one.
Can you flip next?
No.
Everywhere you loved. Okay.
So there's 3 hearts. There's gotta be 3 more, right? I would assume. Oh, that one's locked. I
don't understand.
Oh, hello, Mark.
A lot of people ship Nico and Lady, for the record.
Listen, I absolutely ship them. Getting fuck. Getting the fuck. Deadweight and Kitty A.
His name's not Nero. His name is Deadweight.
I personally...
The second drawer has Brian's severed dick in it.
Fucking probably. Christ. I don't know... Let's go back. Ah, got it. But I know he's not coming back. I'll never hear that, hey, ever again. I'll never know what's behind his door, locked tight with smiles, because I gave him my key, and B didn't.
Locked drawer.
Yeah. Also, I would like to say that Deadweight and Kyrie, Nico and Lady, Trish just is Trish.
You think when Virgil was making Nero, he even understood what was happening? I'm gonna go with yes. I would like to test this again for science.
No, we didn't. He probably was like, this looks
Shut
warm.
the fuck up, bitch! At least he's had sex. Dante's the 50-year-old virgin. Homeless virgin. In the dark, there was a comment made about how the toilets need flushing. Don't bring your ratchet broke shit up in here, okay?
First of all, you can shit outside like a bear can.
Apparently
that works fine.
So can he.
That works fine. Don't talk shit about him. You leave him alone.
Judgment nut. You right.
Judgment. I ship myself with Dante, okay?
The fastest way to a man's dick is through his eyes. If that's not a quote we keep, I'm gonna be upset.
We're gonna.
Okay, next.
September 16th, 2006. Turns out the lake does have a history of having a dead body in it. I know this because I visited there. I visited there because Brian took me there. What? It all happened so fast. I was outside the yard reading when Brian appeared out of nowhere, again. He said, hey, and started telling me how he actually enjoyed the book and how he never read the same book twice in his life. And since he was heading out, he offered to give me a tour of the town. Whoever the fuck, anyway, Grammar. 10 minutes later, we were passing Joe's Diner, home of the world-famous pancakes, says Brian. There was also an arcade across the diner. Brian hates the place because it's teeming with 10-year-olds. The donut shop was Brian's must-go-to place, too. Unlike the music store, which, according to him, seriously needs to restock. I found my own POI, a bookstore. It looked like pot, and I was really confused. It was weird seeing a bookstore and a gym standing side by side, though. At the end of the tour, I finally got to taste that sweet pancake Brian worshipped. Out the window, I could see the weird, gigantic hill that was visible from my dorm room. Brian revealed that it's his secret base of some kind, since few people actually visit Colton Hill. He jokingly said he would take me there when I'm cool enough. After dinner, Brian dropped me off at the bus station and drove off to meet up with his friends. I was exhausted, but hyped up beyond my limits. I can't sleep. How can I when the whole day just feels like a dream?
Oh, we got the red marker now. It's fucking serious, bro.
Boy, howdy is it ever. All right, so Joe's Diner, the donut shop, and Colton Hill.
Cool.
Oh, good. She turned my fucking lights back on. Thanks, bitch. Bayonetta is a dirty word in this house.
DMC5 got mad delayed because of Bayonetta. Therefore, we don't talk about Bayonetta.
I refuse.
Yes, actually, you are correct, Antioch. You have listened in the past. Thanks.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I miss Morning Dew Bakery. B never shut up about its donuts. So tasty. They did taste sweet, just like B's heart. Each bite was another memory to savor.
Okay, crazy hoe.
But just like a donut, it had an expiration date. It turned cold and bitter. I miss its warmth. I miss its sweetness. I need it. I need to eat it up. Please, no? Listen, we need to talk about the crazy bullshit you've got going on, lady. I've got a marker. I will use it.
Bayonetta is nowhere near as sexy as Dante, and honestly, yes, the 11-year wait was more than worth it. Virgil's still the best, though.
Can we talk about the floating marker?
Are you dead already?
Oh my fuck.
Is that the Fight Club soap?
I fucking guess. Oh.
No.
None. Nine. Nah. Ha. Ha. Hello?
Donut!
I'll take that, thank
Donut!
you.
You gotta go put the marker down.
Aw. Just like a donut, the lesser known Pink song. Thanks, pal. Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom. Can I microwave the donut? Hey! Whoa!
Hey, that's aggressive.
Did it blow up?
Yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck?
September 25th, 2006. The golems just obliterated the hammerheads today. I now know why they say Brian and Kyle are more than buds. I would have called them an awesome duo too if only Kyle wasn't an assload of a douche. I mean, the guy has his name tattooed on his arm. Call me old-fashioned, but I think you should go to a hospital and get that ego checked out, because it must be swollen huge. That's what she said.
Probably not.
At least he leaves me alone other than giving me that creepy stare when I pass by. I understand how Stacy... What? Oh. Hey, thanks for doing the thing. I understand how Stacy can keep hanging out with him, but Brian? They do say we sometimes become friends with those who are at the opposite ends, so maybe it's not such a weird thing. For me, the real win was the photos I took of Brian. Watch out for Sam Holt, the rising teenage stalker. Gee Will, didn't we know? Bringing the Polaroid camera I bought years ago during my camera geek phase seems like a good idea now. Sigh. I know I promised myself to stay away from people, stay away from the drama, but when I look at Brian, when he talks to me, it feels like maybe, just maybe, it's okay to have a little drama for myself. I'm not ready to define what this feeling is, but for now, I'm gonna label it as looking for a shoulder to cry on and just shove it under my bed, just like the pictures I took today. Okay. Can we talk about what exploded in the microwave? The photos under my bed. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say that that's a separate occurrence. Did Sam use a donut as a cock ring? An unironic fan. Probably. I hated every moment I was not with B. I was helpless. Every day I wanted to call him just so we could chat. But I was afraid of what Brian would think of it. It could even hurt his reputation. When I finally worked up the nerve to call, all I could do was listen to him say, "Hello?" That was as far as our late night phone call chit-chat could go. I hung up, wondering if he even knew who was on the other end of the line. I remember the strong, burning sensation that came every time I called him. Preparation H will fix that. That red, fiery sensation. Red.
Your marker. No? Oh.
So fucking red. Red everywhere. Finish what you started, human. No? Little bit obsessive. A little bit.
Frustration is getting bigger, you right. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger.
Bang, bang.
Ah!
What the fuck?
Alright. So she killed him.
She killed herself, maybe? Ah! E! Ah!
Wee woo!
Wee woo! Is that it?
Draw a dick, you right.
Big mood. I'm not...
Are there any of them? Yes.
This is not gonna end well. Okay. Hello?
Oh, he back.
Whoa. Was that it? Did I win?
Wee woo.
Did I lose? What happened? Hello? Oh, I must have failed that one. That's a weird dying mechanic. I guess you have to, like, do it dead perfect. Yeah, you must have to do it, like, dead on.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks everybody. not... Okay. Hello?
Your window's open again.
Well... Okay, that gave me a frightening.
Ain't no bills in this house!
Can't shut it now.
There's another right there.
Oh.
Oh, that's shitty.
You are such a dick bag.
Well done.
Listen, I'm not an artiste. I'm not sure what the fuck you want from me, lady.
You're covered in water this time. What a dick.
Listen, it's probably better that you jumped. Like, fuck. There. Wow. I guess I have to get it in the generally correct location, otherwise it's fucked.
Okay, just turn the light on.
Yeah, because then it's very true, Unknown. Like, that's one frustration that I think I have with this right now.
Because another thing is, if you're in the middle of a storytelling, it becomes significantly less impactful if you're suddenly dying, which
especially repetitively.
Yeah, this is a storytelling. Try the other side.
No. I probably did hit the letters. Will it
let you do it faster?
It doesn't matter. If the second that you go off what it's considering as its center, it immediately does it. And that's gonna get on my nerves super fucking fast. I'm not playing this game because I was trying to be an artist on the wall drawing fucking hearts. Bitch. There. Are you fucking happy? Separate Dick coming and wearing a trench coat. X gonna give it to you.
Wow, how did that pass?
I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know.
Wow. Alright, fuck you, Rain. Can I try? Swing what? What the fuck? Bruh.
Yes, you can try. Can I have the water, please? I'm about to throw it at this dead bitch. Yeah, that would be significantly fucking easier.
Get the...
Let me get through the first two, and I'm gonna give you the third one. This is fucking annoying, and it definitely takes away the fear factor. I would say, like, so far the narrative of this game is definitely holding my attention. Some of this...
Poe's mad was a ghost. Sorry.
It's true, though. Oh, no!
This is the epitome of die mad about it.
It's true.
No, the narrative is fucking great, but literally stuff like this takes it away. Like...
At least when you fucked up something in Silent Hill, like, they made it twice as horrible after the fact. Alright, here.
Just left click?
Yeah. Perfect. Good job, babe.
Nailed it.
That's why I'm... Ah!
Ah! Hi.
Anyway, as I was saying...
Why are we outside? Outside of the comfort zone!
Wee woo.
This is advanced darkness. I don't know what's
Where?
going on.
Yeah, I agree, Heath. That's very true. Silent Hill is one of the few...
The stick.
Sam, meet me at Colton Hill. You know where to find me. Brian.
I definitely read that as you know Wiener to find me. Oh.
You know Wiener. I mean Wiener. Finish. Watch your
Why
stop.
is everything wet?
September 28, 2006. Due date for Miss Lasley's book report is right around the corner, and I'm still not finished. Only if I wasn't too disturbed. Normally, I wouldn't bother reading a teen romance story, but for some reason thought, hey, why not? The premise for Mingled itself is pretty generic. Jenny has a huge crush on her childhood friend Michael, but she can't get Michael to think of her as more than just friends. She reaches a conclusion that it's because of all the girls around him, so she starts making a list of all the basic girls who also have a crush on Michael. What she's planning to do with the something is yet to be revealed. If I can finish reading the book by tomorrow, I'll be able to finish the report with enough time for a revise. P.S. I wonder how Brian is doing with his assignments. Why am I interested? Because he's been asking for my help with some of his works, and I gladly agreed to. Why would I do that? Because by helping Brian focus on his practices so he can bring trophies to our beloved school, it's safe to say I'm part of a bigger cause. Not like I'm doing this for personal reasons, right? Listen, bitch, I'm gonna need you. I wanted to read Brian like a book, peep into his beautiful head. Fill it with desires I had to secretly incubate. Desires of whispering words like, don't leave me, don't go away, don't smile for others. Please don't look away, please don't look away. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Can I put the tiny eyes right there?
Listen,
No,
bitch.
no. Stop, bitch. No one asked you. Let go of my face.
So you died, and now I don't know what the fuck you were supposed to do.
You a whole asshole. Drinking the crazy bitch juice, and I don't appreciate it. Not only did you drink the spoopy bitch juice, but now you drink... What did I even do? I don't even know what I did that time. Yeah, the rain effects are seriously fucking pissing me off a little bit, man. Alright, please don't look away. Am I supposed to let her do that?
No.
Okay, so I tried looking at it. That didn't work. I tried letting her turn my head. That didn't work. She drinking all the bitch juices.
Can you, like, put the eyes down somewhere?
Well, that's what I'm wondering is like...
You can't, you're holding the thing.
No. 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 Bitch, I said no. You let me fucking keep my head there. No. Where's my lamp? Lamp.
I love lamp. No lamp.
Hey, how the fuck? Oh, fuck.
Wee woo. Wee woo.
One of my least favorite things in horror in general, and by least favorite, it's literally the only thing that can still kind of scare the shit out of me sometimes, is that shit. The flashy, like, twitchy bullshit coming at you. Not about that life. October 4th, 2006. Stacy invited everyone to the late post-victory party at her place this Friday. Weird that she told me this at the hallway herself. The sudden act of courtesy was enough to leave me frozen. But to think of it, a self-conscious beauty queen like Stacy would love showing off how tolerant she can be. I prefer celebrating quietly in my room, but since the party is practically being held for Brian, I thought it would be sort of rude of me not to be there. He was nothing but nice to me since I met him, so the least I could do is show up. Plus, I could probably witness the face Stacy makes when she sees I actually had the nerve to show up. Maybe, just maybe, I could even piss her off if I managed to strike a conversation with Brian. An Omega hanging out with an Alpha, Kyle would be busy comforting Stacy, fuming about how I messed up her ecosystem. No peer pressure, Sam. Just clean drinks and hopefully some casual talk with Brian. What could possibly go wrong? Lots. Lots.
So she kills everyone at the party.
So she carries, like... like staring into closed eyes. I could never know if B knew. I was looking at him. Did he even know I was there? Maybe he knew, but simply didn't care. The only thing looking back is my decaying sanity. I wanted to look away so much, but what's the point when the stench is still there? I started to think the only way to get B's attention was to throw myself off Colton Hill.
Okay.
So did she get impaled by a branch? How did I come so low? All I wanted was a chance to show how I feel about B without any noise getting in the way. I still could have had some peace with Brian despite all the shit I had to deal with. Brian was super likable. Everyone liked everything about him. They couldn't stop smiling when Brian started talking. The smiles they gave him made me want to puke. They smile as if their relationship is with Brian means so much more than the one I have with B. And yet I was the only one left with a broken heart when he left Rosen Peak. B was so determined about leaving that being a star player wasn't enough for him. B needed to be a fucking model student. Nothing says, pick me to college admission like a spotless student record. He can't just shake up my whole world and leave. Hey, I'm gonna need you to stop that. If you could just take it down. Just... Alright then.
Hey! Don't pay any goddamn bills in this house!
Cut it out! Thanks.
Christ.
Suicide suspected in death of missing teenager. The girl of 17 who was found dead at Colton Hill likely ended her own life, police say. Sam Holt, a transfer student of Wayride Academy, had been reported missing for 6 days until Rosen Peak authorities discovered her body in the forest. Due to days of heavy rain around the time of her death, the investigation of Miss Holt's death faced a few challenges. However, interviews with school faculty members and its students led to the possibility that she threw herself off the cliff of Colton Hill months after rejection from her peers. She was rarely seen with others, says one of her former teachers. She was even publicly humiliated just before her disappearance. It must have worked as the tipping point for her. Rosen Peak police say the fall did not kill Sam instantly. It is possible she gasped for air through her broken neck before dying. Wayride Academy now faces a suspicion of negligence to its student, led by the mother of... We know already.
Another paper. Left.
I'm looking at what these are. Are they supposed to be nails? October 7th, 2006. Oh man, everything's gone wrong. All my senses are screaming in pain. I don't even remember drinking any booze. The pain only escalated the moment Brian texted me, "Are you feeling okay?" No, I was not okay. And why is Brian asking me this? Did I do something to him? According to Brian, I went from being quiet to crazy happy and cute, his words not mine, real quick. I was so close to being the center of the party that... he had to bring me back to the dorm. Why can't I remember any of them? Congrats, Sam. You've reached a new low in life. Shit. Is this it? Is this how I die? I sincerely asked Brian if there was a good place to kill myself. He said, maybe now's a good time to show you my secret hideout. Since I passed the test by showing the whole school a different me. Is he seriously going to take me to his Colton Hill hideout? Tomorrow, I'm going to the so-called most romantic place in Rosen Peak with Brian. There's something in my head that's keeping me awake, and it's not hangover. Listen, first you throw my drawers, then you do this shit. The fuck? Sure, whatever. Oh, okay, we're back here now. Is it bad, Kira? Is it buffering for anybody else, guys? Heavy Rain, man, was some shit. Sarah still hasn't finished Heavy Rain.
I know you give me lots of sadness for it.
Oh, all right then. Is she gonna push me? Yep. It does get a little silly, but I think that's the intention too, because you can only do so much. October 8th, 2006. OMG, Brian actually took me to Colton Hill. The hideout Brian mentioned had a wonderful view of the small town, the whole place under the golden sunset. The best part of this spot was that it's quite hidden and unsafe. You could easily roll down the hill if you're careless or drunk, and no one could find you for days. How awesome is that? Being drunk with that wonderful moment didn't cause any incident, though. We sat there for less than an hour, but it felt like an eternity. I can't even remember what we talked about. I do remember saying how beautiful Rosen Peak is and Brian be all meh about it. I guess you can get fed up with views like this too. Today's only regret is that I failed to bring the true essence of the hill's view back with me. There's a reason why I gave up photography as a hobby in the first place. At least the close-up shot of Brian was not half as bad. When I came back down from the hill, it became clear that my life just became a bit more messed up now. I know, because I really want to talk to Brian again soon. Help me get to sleep quickly today, diary. Love, Sam. Is that a head? Brian's secret hideout, a closed Cotton Hill hiking route discovered by himself so he can hide away from the world around him. Not a flashy place, but it had a great view. Okay. You'll have to link me. I want to know what it is. I'm always here for weird story threads. I wish it could be our special place. Ours and ours only. Colton Hill is nothing but a rock pile of blood-soaked memories now. Why did he have to break my fucking heart? Was I just one of his many friends? Maybe that's it. That's why he wanted to leave even after I told him we won't be together anymore. He thought he was too good for Rosen Peak. And me. To him, I was just a background in his picture. I'm gonna need you to cut that the fuck out. Thanks. Fuck. Background in his picture. Background in his picture. Which fucking picture? Background in his picture. Ah. October 10th, 2006. The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop thinking... How do you want me to read it, then? Psycho. Listen. I need you... Oh, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Fine. What's the point if I don't know what you need me to do? Got it. Yeah, I'd be through the fucking window. Hope you remember how to take a picture. To summarize the rest of the book, Ginny goes on this jealousy-fueled sabotage rampage on every girl who has a crush on Michael. I know it sounds horrible without context, but it's actually kind of cute. She finally stands on top, but Michael finds out what she's done. He breaks Ginny's heart, saying he can't be sure of who she is anymore. Things work out in the end, but that's not why I sympathize with the dorky psycho girl. Brian is just like Michael. Popular, has killer biceps, busy hanging out with people. I can't see what he wants because of all the noise around him. I know he wants to go to college, but what about beyond the boring stuff? What kind of person does he like? What does he think about me? He told me about his mom. How she died of cancer last year. It must have been so hard trying to look okay in front of everyone who's depending on him. I sometimes feel like he can't see me because he's so busy trying to meet everyone's expectations. I know how those around us can be hurtful, and it's dangerous to rely on them so much. I just wish I can tell Brian one day that I'm here for him.
Oh, fuck that mechanic.
Brian got what he wanted in the end. He left Rosen Peak as soon as he was given the chance. As for me, I was left to suffocate in the hole of tainted memories until I drown in my own endless nightmare. Every day, every night, I'm surrounded by whispers. Whispers that lie, whispers that eat away my brain piece by piece, no matter how I try to. Oh God, I hear them again. Like, actually, or like not actually? One must take as much as one gives. Obsession is a stronger form of love.
No, ho.
No one can have what you can't. B never loved you. Because you're a selfish little shit. All your problems are caused by you. It's all your fault.
Oh no.
Hello?
Running up my damn phone bill.
Okay.
I don't like this mechanic.
Me either. It's getting worse. The fucking shithole town left a disgusting crack on my heart. And it's getting bigger and bigger. The voices I hear from the crack are getting louder. I see more and more eyes staring at me through the gap.
Oh no.
What gap? Which gap? There's like 10 gaps in this shithole.
Mind the gap.
For those of you that don't know what she just referenced, it's a reference to PT. That's it. That's all I got. And I would have more to say about it if they had fucking finished it.
Love you.
Okay. Oh, hey. I'm glad you're here, Games. Bro, I don't know how the fuck you managed that, but that's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. The gaps. The gaps. The gaps. What gaps? Help. I'm not sure.
The bathroom? Under the bed?
Nah, I just tried that. October 13th, Miss Lasley gave us an easy poetry assignment for once. She said it's okay to make a parody of the classics as long as we stick to the ABCB pattern. So I took the liberty of letting my imagination go ACB Zerk. Here's a slight taste of my early work. Roses are red, violets are blue. My life would have sucked if it wasn't for you. Call me Sam Spear, or is it Hot Spear? I could have waited for Brian to ask for my help with homework again, but I decided to make the first move this time. And guess what? He said he can handle it all alone. Call me paranoid, but I'm worried I might have hurt Brian's pride. That's what happens when Sam opens her idiot mouth and uses her idiot brain. P.S. I've decided to carry my diary in my bag. The doors in the girls' room are way too easy to open. Not as easy as Stacy, though, if you know what I mean. I even saw one of the girls using a notepad to crack her door open. Besides, I have this weird hunch someone's been reading my diary. I've decided to not ignore this hunch. Maybe because it's me. When I ran up places to run, I had only one solution. Now my memories are scattered all over the dark. Now I must look for them. Fuck me.
Such shitty timing for those sounds.
It always works out that way. That's the fucking kick. Okay, so
Are you ready?
I cherish your smile.
Ah! Alright.
So anyway,
It's writing above the bed too.
I indulge your gaze. I don't know where the fuck I am, and this is irritating. Oh, wait a minute. Door. Desk, okay.
This mechanic is so fucking irritating. Ceiling?
Bathroom, maybe?
Oh no. I didn't even see what that one was.
Me either. Be my endless sunrise? Oh, there we go. And one more. Where would be the last one, I wonder? Where do you think the last one is?
On the light, look back up where you just were. Nope, nope, nope. To your right. I looked away from it, and now I don't know where it went. I just saw. I don't think it's gonna be in any kind of drawer. I still think it's up on the ceiling somewhere.
Oh, wait. Maybe? Got it. Good call. Keep me forever warm. God, this bitch. Alright. They seriously have to go in a certain order?
I think it's real fucking creepy that she's taking pictures of him, man.
I'm not really sure if these are supposed to go in a certain order or not. Okay, so maybe... I'm not sure what order these are supposed to go in. Gaze and sunrays. See, I thought that too.
Hang on, let me look at it.
Is Keep Me Forever Warm one?
cherish, I indulge, keep me, be my.
I can't even go back to look. Oh, ABCB. Smile, gaze, warm sun rays. Okay, yeah, let's give it a try. Got it. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Good job. October 20th, 2006. With Brian preparing for a rematch with the Hammerheads, I once again gladly gave him a hand with the non-important homework stuff. I must say, the teachers here don't give their poor students a break just because a test is over. It's not like I'm burdened with helping out, but Brian is really trying hard to get good grades. From what I heard, he doesn't have much to worry about going to college since he's practically a local football star. Maybe his pushy police chief dad raised him to be an overachiever. I didn't finish eating that. It's funny how a model athlete like Brian gets friends like Kyle who always find excuses to pull him out of school. It's unfair, really. As long as you're a sports star, you'll end up with douches like him no matter how nice a person you are. I don't speak with Kyle much, but I don't need to talk to know what he's look like. Wow. I don't need to talk to know what he's like. First of all, his girlfriend is friggin' Stacy Lanings. The stare he gives me when I pass by is enough to creep me out for the whole day. I'd be lucky if Stacy didn't come along and start yapping about how Brian is out of my league. She has Kyle to play with, so why should she even care? Like, ask your boyfriend out for a drive. Jeez. Have a nice life with him so Brian can stay out of the poison that he doesn't deserve.
Knock, knock, motherfucker. This apartment's starting to look pretty ratchet, man.
A little bit.
Oh, it was looking in through the window. No. No, you crusty bitch! Ah! None.
No, you crusty bitch.
What?
All I see is you yelling at a fucking ghost like, "No, you crusty bitch!" Like throwing a Bible. The power of Christ compels you. You crusty asshole.
Oh, that's sweet, Pixel.
Hey, thank you, Pixel. I appreciate you. The power of crust compels you. Yeah, I was a little bit fucked for a second, man.
I'm glad that's the first insult that came out of my mouth upon pure instinct. What? Oh?
I wake up without waking up. Same rainy night, my lifeless room, endless nightmare. Hello? I can do that too.
Demon?
No. Oh, Demon!
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 Endless nightmare. Oh good, we're here again. Oh, you creepy ass bitch. Antioch, what do you mean by that? I think we stand each other, in all fairness.
Oh.
Wee woo.
My bathroom got really big all of a sudden.
Wee woo. This is where we were a minute ago, Squidward. Can you take a picture?
Oh, it's toilets. Okay. Okay. What the fuck are you smiling at? Whoa.
Did you just die?
The squiggle thing came at me. I don't know. I guess I did. Oh no, the shower's from school.
What do you mean by stand?
You guys are gonna have to explain stand to Twin.
I don't know. I mean, I know what it means to stand someone, but like, I am confusion. America, explain.
No! You can't have me! You can't have me! None! 9! No!
What the fuck is happening right now? Oh. I don't JoJo, I'm afraid. All I know is that I have a weird bonus for Dio. Which is really the only reason I would like to watch it.
How the fuck am I supposed to get out of this?
Are you supposed to go in a stall or something?
I don't fucking know, I guess so. You can't have my booty.
Yeah, muscle men shouting each other is something.
Nope, that's not a thing. I don't know on this one, guys. I'm gonna be completely
I thought
honest.
It just opened.
It didn't.
Okay, can you see if it'll open first?
No, I just tried that. See? I got nothing. Because that disappears. It becomes one wall. Can I climb under, maybe? Yeah, I don't... Same, though. No, and that's the thing. Like, I'm sure game-wise it means something, but the hallway that you go through disappears. And there's no way to access the doors. And that's not a thing. Taking pictures of it doesn't work. Well, that's different. This is for B. Don't pussy out. Push. Push the shutter.
Is there anything else that you need to read?
You belong here. You are nothing but trash. We're real stalkers now. not really sure what I'm supposed to do. You belong in a trash can.
There's something in it. Spray paint.
This whole game is super like hidden into the trash man.
All I hear is Danny fucking DeVito.
Excuse me, nobody told you you could have that. This game is super interesting, but at the same time, it's making me want to throw things. Fuck. Please go away. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
The troll toll. I see we have some It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia fans. Were you too slow?
Yeah, I was too slow. That thing's coming down the hallway at you while you do that.
Oh. This game was much scarier before it was killing you. That's true.
It was doing so well, and now it's just frustrating. Like, I'm a mad hoe. Can I have some water, please?
Let me get you some.
Fuck.
Hose. This game is the equivalent of hose mad.
Ho's mad. I'm the hoe. Fuck! God damn it. I guess I'll just do it faster. Like, I'm not sure what else the fuck I'm supposed to do. God damn it, the fucking door was open! Fuck!
Hose mad.
Open the fucking door! Thank you. Got it! Fucking did it!
The symbolism in this game is pretty tight too, to be honest.
Look, okay, the game and the narrative and the fucking symbolism is fucking bomb, But then that dumb shit takes away from all of it.
I also appreciate that you're literally watching the insanity happen. Like, think about how the room was before we began. And now you look at it.
Ugh.
Like, I would definitely still say this game is by far worth it. It's just got some frustrating parts.
October 23rd, 2006. There was a consulting session for Greenheart University student programs. They called it GUSP, lol, what the fuck, at the gym today. I've seen its posters all over school since the day I arrived. I had nothing better to do, so I decided to give a visit and spend my precious after-school time reading brochures. And once again, just like at the library, I was surprised to see Brian there. He was at the early decision program booth. I wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran from my room, jumped to my bed, and out of nowhere, tears started to drop. I bet it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. Now they were on the gym walls, too. Whoever drew them must be very insecure about the relationship. Insecure, like me. Deep down, I know I want my own hearts on the walls, too, but seeing Brian at the university booth felt like finally getting punched by reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple of years. I thought of staying here, at Rosen Peak, but with Brian preparing to leave, there's just no point to it. No Brian, no hearts on the wall. God, it's like my brain's creating a storm. I'm just gonna lie down for a bit. Hopefully, I'll wake up next week. My life is nothing but a repetition of waking up with nothing to live for, not even a false hope to look forward to this time. Long time ago, when I finally got to accept my feelings for Brian, I thought everything was going to change. But every day was still just like every day. He was still a school star. I was still his friend. When you live in Rosen Peak, people expect things to stay the same. If anything changed between us, it could ruin B and everything around him. So that's how it went. Nothing changed when my whole world burned. I kept telling myself maybe after graduation I'll be able to express my feelings for him. I let the fire in my heart eat through my soul and body. I called myself a coward. But I chose to keep what little I had to enjoy. I was a poor kid crawled up in bed. Poor. Do I really deserve that charity title? Am I really the victim of all of this? Who's here to judge me anyway? It's all over. Everyone left me. So why do I feel like I'm being chased? Like someone's always watching me. Like someone's always trying to judge me. Oh no. Oh no. How'd the invite go? She in or not? Oh, she's coming. Dorks like her can't say no to a party like this. Sweet, time to give her the drama she wants so bad. Oh no. Oh no. November 2nd, 2006. I know I used half of this diary writing about Stacy being a bitch, but now she's just unstable. It wasn't even past the first class when I saw her arguing like crazy with Kyle. Heard her shouting something like, "I'm done doing shit for you," before storming away. Then she saw me. I was her next target. She shredded towards me and said, "This is all your fault. Why don't you go back to fucking San Diego?" Whoa, what did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle for answers, but he was gone too. Come to think of it, I rarely saw them hanging out recently, but I didn't know things were this intense. Brian's been acting weird too. Too, though. He hasn't talked to me much recently. He even looks somewhat more upset than usual. I finally tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short asking if I called him last night again. All I could give was a blank face until Brian said, "Never mind," and walked away. What was that about? What did he mean by again? Calling him in the middle of the night for no reason is something I've dreamed of, but that doesn't mean I actually did it. What the hell is going on? Welp. It's because of her. The moment she came into our lives, what little I had to enjoy started to crumble. Only bad changes happen in my life, no matter how hard I try to protect it. A city girl just asking to become an outsider. That was all she was to me. Hell, that was all she was to everyone else, even to B. But then, I saw them talking at the library. I couldn't see clearly, but I could know it from B's face. He was making her smile. It was another smile taunting my feelings for B. No one would ever know what kind of emotions I was hit with at that moment. A change was happening and I didn't like it at all. Stacy didn't like it either, and she could never stand letting an easy social prey slip away from her. Naturally, Stacy took a peek into her diary one day. She took pictures of some of the entries and sent them to me and her gang. She wanted everyone to join her twisted and childish game. That's from someone else's perspective, right?
Yeah.
The diary had no special meaning to me, not until I read about how Brian took that cunt on a fucking tour of the town. Bummer, was hoping to do nasty stuff to her drunk ass. Still can't believe Brian had to take her away like that. Well, needy bitches like Sam do make some people feel sorry. She did mention something about her dad in her diary, but she has some nasty daddy issues too. Got an idea. How about we show everyone how needy a bitch can be? Sounds fun, but how? Whew. Listen, Giggles! The diary had no special meaning to me, not until I read about how Brian took that cunt on a fucking tour of the town. He had no interest in girls whatsoever, and suddenly now he's hanging out with an outsider? That moment I got tired of doing nothing. I knew I had to do something, so I gave Stacy an idea. It was going to be easy. Spike her drink, get her wasted, humiliate the shit out of the city girl in front of everyone. Only then she would know her place. It would have been so simple, only if B didn't get in the way. So is this Kyle's perspective? So we have 4 primary characters. We've got Sam, B, Stacy, Kyle, right?
Yeah.
Stacy is the one receiving the messages. B is the one they're writing about, Brian, and Sam. So that leaves Kyle. See, that's what I thought too, Antioch. Like, this is going to be really interesting how this is about to turn out. I don't even know how to describe what happened this morning. This is fucked up. My hands are shaking again. It started when I opened my locker and something poured out. For a few seconds, my brain was cut off from whatever was happening. When I finally looked down, there were dozens of pictures scattered on the hallway floor. All of them were pictures of Brian with gibberish written on them. The whole school was at the hall. They looked at the pictures, then at me, then at the pictures. Brian was there too. The face he gave me, the face of disgust. He turned away and left. He didn't even say anything. I tried to chase him, say something, anything to him, but the floor started spinning, and people started whispering like they knew what was going on. The air soon began to choke my throat. I swept what was on the floor and ran off to class. Of course, Stacy must have something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was about nothing but avoiding eye contact with anyone. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering any of my texts. There's no one to talk to. Kept saying nothing was going on between them, but I wasn't about to believe everything was just rainbows and butterflies. Oh. In my eyes, Sam was using Brian to fill her sad, empty life. I couldn't let that happen. She wanted drama she didn't deserve. She does deserve shit. She doesn't deserve shit. She doesn't get to barge in on life and start stealing the life I've only dreamed of. Stacy kept doing what she was doing best, digging into other secrets. She sent pictures of the little shit's diary pages to me. That's how I found out about their little trip to Cotton Hill. It was our hideout since first year of high school, and her presence turned it into fucking nothing. How could B do this to us? The only way to break them apart was to show Brian what a creep she was. I saw that shit. I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote in her diary. At the same time, I felt something, a reminder of how I felt when I fell for B, how it felt so right and terribly wrong. Screaming into my pillow never helped making the feelings go away. Did you find the diary yet? Babe, I think you're taking this too seriously. It is Kyle! Did you find it or not? I think she knows I'm sneaking into her room. I can't find it anywhere. Babe, don't you think you're too obsessed with breaking them up? You're giving up now? Forget it. Wow. Please, babe. Maybe Brian doesn't even like the girl. This got really fucking weird. Wow. Yo. We're finding... No, you're right, Antioch. We're finding pieces of Sam's diary. That's Sam's diary. This is not. What the fuck? Okay. Wow. Well... The school counselor called me today. Mr. Fems asked me if the rumors were true. Rumors that I've been leaving heart drawings all over school. Rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its mind. I didn't even know the letters in the fucking heart spelled S and B. And what? Just because the initials are S and B, suddenly every name that starts with them are Sam or Brian? And guess what even crazier words are on the street? Sam... Sam Holt, the daughter of a child molester, craves forbidden love. How on earth did Stacy find out about Dad? Why would she do so much to fuck up my life? And where the fuck is she? Is she... You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired of looking for words that describe this fucked up situation. I can't believe I have to go through this again so far from home. And so soon. Brian, please. Please say something. Then I remembered. She wrote something about her dad. It must have had something to do with her existence in my life. I started digging. It wasn't even a challenge. Keith Holt arrested for sexually assaulting a teenager. It was beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was fill in the rest of the story. Sam Holt calls Brian from a payphone in the middle of the night and silently listens to his voice. Man, still can't believe I go to school with a celebrity. That Sam girl's got some balls showing up to class when everyone's talking about her pervy dad. Respect. Sam Holt takes Brian's picture and keeps him hidden in her locker. You know you've seen everything when your classmate's dad touches teenagers. How did he even get married? Maybe Sam's mom is that creep's victim? Sam Holt draws hearts all over the school to let others know Brian is hers. A needy city girl with serious issues. She was just a disaster waiting to happen. No one, even Brian, would think otherwise. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. It was never easy. I once almost got caught taking a picture of Brian using the restroom. But I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession I could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. And in the end, I got what I wanted. When enough suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures I took into her locker. It was a happy coincidence that B was there to see that spectacular unfold when it happened. It was over. Things were able to turn back to normal. And then, Stacy's drama-filled head exploded. So you gotta go quick on this one, I guess.
Need to be behind find something when the light comes on.
Is that what happens?
I think so. So wait. Go. I don't know where that last one was supposed to be hiding.
I don't either. I don't know where the next plate to hide behind is. God damn it.
Is that door a trap?
I think so.
Oh wow, that's a good point. That girl's weird corpse thing is Sam haunting Kyle's psyche. You're playing as Kyle.
Yeah.
But like,
God,
the
I got
longer I
stuck.
think about this, the smarter this game is.
It is, and it's definitely its own brand.
Is this something Marcus played?
I don't know.
I think he should.
I agree. Can look and see if he has.
Could be something cool to send to him.
Yeah.
Now, are you supposed to go that way, or is it a trap? No, don't. Don't. Turn around. That's not. I think you're supposed to loop back around. That's why I was telling you to turn around.
I don't necessarily think that that's what it's saying at all, Unknown, and I would really appreciate if that's not the assumption here. Not once did anybody ever say that being gay is what's making him crazy, because that's not the case at all. That's definitely just an assumption.
As a matter of fact, I would argue that the whole being gay thing is left to be so innocuous and quiet that it literally took us all the
Majority
way to
of the
end
game.
of the game to figure out what's going on, and even then, there's nothing being said about it. It's literally just like, this is just how it is. Look to your right. That's not it. So, no. Like, go back out and around, I think.
Not letting me. It's not letting me.
Let's see, turn your left.
No, there's nothing over there.
Can you hit the bar and pull it off?
I'm done watching you get away with this shit you've done to me. Did you really think I wouldn't find out that you've been using me to break Sam and Brian apart so you can have some fun with her? Well, I had my share of fun when I told Brian what you've been doing. You should have seen the face he made when I got to the part of you drawing those retarded hearts all over school. Hope you enjoy your happy life now that there's no Brian to get in your way. Oh, by the way, I saw you staring at the college poster. What, did you like the girl on that poster too? Is it why you tore her face off? You need help, and don't bother calling me, Stacy. Man, that's this is a big ball of crazy, my dude. Please, man. Stacy got it all wrong. It's just a misunderstanding. I was just trying to prevent Sam from getting into your head. Please, B, don't do this. Text me back, please. The day Stacy told Brian was the last day he talked to me. He was so angry at me. He could never understand what I did for him. Typical. So fucking typical. Again, I was left alone to suffer. This time, someone had to pay for it. This is super fucking heavy. Like, I gotta hand it to it. I got a little frustrated with some of the gameplay elements. Some of the gameplay elements and the repetitiveness, but once you get through some of the stupid puzzles, like, this storyline is some shit, dude. I think Kyle pushed her. I really do. This is some shit.
Is it the lockers? Can you get in and hide?
No. My options are limited. He fucking pushed her, dude. Tell me that he didn't.
I think he slit his throat.
Wow. Yeah, this took a fucking turn. Yeah.
She did have a nice clutch.
She did. It's true. It's true.
I'm not even a bag bitch, and that was nice.
I ain't a bag bitch either, and it was good shit. Can I have some more water, please? What? Oh, what?
Closet. You came out of the closet.
That's some undertones. It was an accident. I never meant to kill her. Or maybe I did. Did I? But does it matter now? Did any of what I did matter? I left the teen soon after what happened at Colton. After that, the school. From what I've heard, Brian easily got accepted to the university. He left town right after graduation. The fact that he's a star athlete was notable, with notable school record worked like a charm. He's been growing the idea of leaving Rosen Peak since his mom died. Living alone with his obnoxious dad didn't help much with being attached to his hometown. We never got to talk about it seriously. Brian didn't really want to. But every time he hinted about leaving, I tried so hard to ignore what it meant for me. Even those college posters all over the school were laughing at me. They were making fun of the impending doom. They were all saying, "Ha ha, see? You're gonna die alone here." Maybe I knew. I knew that Bea took an interest in Sam because she was just a clueless new girl who was lonely enough to do anything for any guy who was nice to her. But jealousy is a strong creature. It quickly devoured my mind. Soon, anger took control of me, and I just needed someone to be mad at other than Brian. Even after he left me, anger stayed. It devoured me whole. And again, it's time to wake up. But wake up for what? To be greeted by the fact that I must start running around in circles again? That I must stick needles into my body so I can forget my past for a few fucking minutes? It's just like that story Miss Lassie once told us about the shortest horror story in the world. The last man on earth heard a knock on the door. I'm alone in my room. I'm alone in this world. There's someone knocking on the door. I don't know who it is, but I keep the door locked. No one comes in. No one goes out. I'm so tired. I just want it to end. Let's just wake up. Let's just open the door. I don't care who or what is waiting for me. But what about my diary? The one I've been keeping to remind myself how I'm the victim of everything that's happened. I don't know what I would do without it. What will keep me from going insane? So here comes the big question. Should I keep it? No, it's time to admit. I've been keeping a memory of lies. I'm the only one to blame for the shit I had to deal with. It's about time I burned it. But what after that? I could open the door out of here, face whatever's waiting for me. Or I could just stay with the fire and let go. Whatever the choice, it's time to say goodbye. Damn, man. I was finally awake. My head was aching from the desperate pumping of my heart. My burning lungs sucked in air for what felt like an eternity. But I knew nothing was over. I needed to get what's coming to me. I told the police everything that happened 3 years ago. It won't fix what I've done, but at least I finally got the closure I deserve. I know it doesn't mean anything now, but goodbye, Bea.
That was really fucking good.
Bro. Wow. Wow. That that was some shit. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I got nothing. That was a really solid game, honestly. I I I think my I think what I enjoyed was definitely the narrative. I did not like some of the repetitive puzzle styling and the fact that you got annoyed every time you died. I don't feel like that should ever be a component. I think that's kind of what happened. Is what I was gathering is that he was doing the drugs.
Terrible.
Yeah, specifically because he felt so guilty about everything that happened, and it finally just caught up to him. Yeah, some of the gameplay was super weird. I did like some of the stylization of stuff. There was a few really solid jump scares. I gotta admit, it went from like jump scare horror to like just general anxiety to just fucking depressing. Like it
Yeah.
was a pretty emotional roller coaster, man. Bad trip, says Spiral. Yeah, for sure. Um, well, I mean that kind of brings us to a close. I'm gonna take an extra 5 minutes or so, if you guys wanna. Hey, Major. It was a little bit of a sad game. It definitely was a sad game. Yeah, it was a huge oof.
It was really good though.
It was really good. I would absolutely recommend if you guys want to play this game. Oh, the beginner's guide hurts my fucking soul, Heath. I love the beginner's guide. The company that makes the beginner's guide and Stanley Parable is amazing. I love it. Yeah, it's really, really good. If you guys ever get the opportunity or you do want to purchase this yourself, there should be a link on Twitch if I'm not mistaken, but Love Sam is the title and it is available on Spotify. It's $2.99. If anything, do it to support the developer
There's
if you did enjoy it.
Another ending as well.
Yeah, there is another ending. I think I'm gonna play it myself a little bit later and try to get to that second one. Beginner's Guide gets super dark as well, man. It's really good, but it gets super dark towards the end. It brought me to tears pretty hardcore at the end of it. Stanley Parable is kind of a fun one. Oh, excuse me. This one in particular, this game in particular, though, I would definitely recommend if you guys are looking for something, that's a good solid couple of hours worth of gameplay. So, otherwise, I think I'm gonna call it here. Do you guys wanna do a quick AMA or anything for these last 5 minutes? Feel free.
Oh.
Don't. No. No.
Little bite.
No. No. No.
I didn't. Okay.
How about that airline food? Am I right? Favorite genre is always going to be horror. I love horror games.
Dinosaurs.
We do have a Discord. Wow, I'm old. We do have a Discord. We just don't really like. I'm not on it often. I do get messages from it, and I try to reply when I can. I think it's in one of these chats somewhere.
Wow.
Ha!
Wow.
Heath says, "Why do you have better taste in
Wow.
DMC characters than Twin Skeletons?"
Wow. That's a whole lot of typos in one sentence, my friend.
I just think that you can't read.
Neither can Dante, probably.
What is your problem? Are you mad because you got a hard on for him too?
I don't. You can't prove it.
Bitch, I've read your fan fiction. I definitely can too.
And I've written yours. You trying to ignore the fact that you like Virgil? Thank you. Next.
that meme is great. Gonna be an all-out war. Just come to blows about it.
Wouldn't be the first time that we've argued. I really, really like Soul Calibur when it comes to fighting games. Smash Brothers is great, but
I do too. I would consider playing fighting games. I haven't played a fighting game in a really long time though. I think the last one I played was probably the last fucking Soul Calibur, homie. If I can fix fucking Ark, I like to stream Ark. I just can't. I don't know what the fuck happened with it. What's your Smash main?
Typically either Mewtwo or Bowser. I'm not. Don't mistake. I'm not very good at Smash. It's fun to play, but I am not very good.
I always used Link. That was that or Princess Zelda, because you could turn into Sheik, and I always thought that was fucking cool.
Mewtwo's good. He's just hard to fucking use.
Yeah. I like.
No, we played Pokken.
Oh yeah, we did play Pokken.
The Pokemon fighting game for Switch.
I forgot we played Pokken.
Because we played it for like 3 days and then got mad at it.
Oh my god, fucking what? That's not a vegetarian burrito.
We stream roughly twice a week.
We try to do 3 times a week. Sometimes though Wednesdays fall through. We normally hit Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Arizona time. Periodically look for announcements because streams do get, shifted sometimes if I have a busy week or if something's going on. I do and have been trying to stay really consistent with when my streams are being done though. Workout schedule is a huge piece of that, to be honest. You guys have 1 more minute. I cannot stop yawning. Holy fuck. California.
So, we were in California for that second earthquake.
Yeah.
And we didn't even feel it.
Nope.
Because we were on the Queen Mary at the time. Which, by the way, is what I can really only say is pleasantly haunted. So if you want to go to a really pretty spooky destination, the Queen Mary is definitely a good choice. I'm going to ban Heafnoff from the chat.
You can't ban Heafnoff. Heafnoff is a good buddy.
I can't handle so much incorrect information.
Dr. Thallium, the Holy Roman Empire was neither holy nor Roman nor an empire. Talk amongst yourselves.
You right.
It's alright. Virgil never found the power he lusted after. Just admitted to being a whole ass bitch.
No, but he was able to get laid, wasn't he?
First of all, you seem to be
he
no.
can pay his bills.
Bitch, first of all, you seem to be ignoring the fact
that
that Lucia went up to Dante at one point during the comic series that was in between 5 and was like, "Hey," and Dante's like, "I can't right now," and he fucking walks.
Yeah, he couldn't even land that, and it was right in front of him.
He didn't want to.
Crusty, dusty, virgin asshole man.
Listen, tell your boy to pick up his nutsack.
He did. That's how he ended up with children.
So anyway, like I was saying,
the theme of this stream, Ho's mad.
Ho's mad. The only real proof he's had sex.
Still proof. There's still proof. I mean, that's part of what made that character entertaining, though, was he was just fucking ruthless.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that's a condonable situation, but, like, listen, the DMC reboot wasn't bad for what it was. Regular Devil May Cry fans were just mad it wasn't a normal Devil May Cry game.
If DMC was a standalone, separate, not associated, just its own thing, not a reboot, not anything, just its own game, it was a decent game on its own. Attached to anything else, it sucked asshole. Like crusty. No, not Detroit Metal City. Anyway, guys, that ends our time. I'm going to go ahead and call it on this one. Otherwise, though, I really appreciate you guys hanging out, as always. Don't forget, you can find me under XX or just Google Autumivy, because apparently that's a thing. You can find Twin under Twin Scout. What the fuck are you drooling on me for? You can find Twin under Twin Skeletons. Tell your boy to pick up his nutsack. Yeah, take that with you. Tell your mom.
Ow!
And ow! Did you just punch me in the tit?
Yes. You hurt me. Bitch, that hurt my hand more than it hurt your titty.
I don't have much titty left.
No, it's all muscle. That's why it hurt my hand.
I gotta go. Bye.
Stop.
I love you. Bye.